Hey everybody, this is Chris with Backpacker Savings here on Thanksgiving 2011. I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Today we're going to be talking about scams to avoid when backpacking Thailand. This was one of the more popular posts on our blog, so I thought it would be a good place to start with the video installment. I've been trying to record this for days and I keep screwing up, so we're going to power through this, going to keep the mistakes in there and just get this over with. The first scam that you want to be aware of in Bangkok is the gem scam. A lot of older travelers fall for this. You don't see as many young travelers and backpackers falling for it. But basically, some of the locals will try to sell you gems, rubies, jade, emeralds, stuff like that. Could be in a store, somebody could approach you off the street, and they market it as a way to go back and make a lot of money in your home country. They'll tell you that you can take them back and sell it in your home country for a big profit. That is not true because the stones are usually fake. Once again, most backpackers usually aren't interested in trading stones, but if someone does pitch this to you, just beware, the stones are probably fake and you're not going to be able to make much money with it. The second scam you want to be aware of is the tuk-tuk driver voucher scam. If a tuk-tuk driver offers you a really low fare, like 20 or 30 baht to go 7 or 8 kilometers, just beware there's a catch. What they're going to do is take you to a store and put you in a high-pressure sales situation. It could be a silk store, gems, silver, anything that tourists typically buy. And the driver's going to commission if you buy something. So they offer you the low fare in hopes that you'll go into the store and buy something, in which case they get the commission. Even if you wanted to buy the stuff that these store owners are selling, silk or gems or whatever, you're going to pay a higher price than if you were to go on your own because you have to support the driver's commission. So in general, just avoid this one. It's not so much of a scam as it is a way to just waste time and money. It's not worth the $1 or $2 you're going to save on the tuk-tuk fare, so in general, probably want to avoid this one. The third one you want to be aware of are people that claim to be travel agents on the streets. My first couple hours in Bangkok, a guy approached me on the street, started chatting me up, asking me how long I'd been there, where I was going next. And then he told me he was a travel agent and could offer me some good deals on different packages. After backpacking through India for 5 weeks, I knew this guy wasn't telling the truth, but I went with him anyways. And as I expected, he took me to a travel agency and waited outside the whole time. He was not employed by them. Once again, he was just hoping he could get a commission. If I had bought an airline ticket, package tour, because he had driven me there, he would have got a commission. Once again, even if you do need to book a plane ticket, train ticket, package tour, go to a travel agency and do it on your own. If you do it with one of these guys, you're going to have to support their commission, so you're going to pay more than if you were to do it on your own. Getting into some of the more specific and potentially expensive scams, you want to be aware of the Mission Medical Center on Koh San Road. Most backpackers staying in Bangkok do stay on Koh San Road, and this one is set up to be really convenient and easily take advantage of backpackers. If you come down with some kind of illness, you have a cut, scrape, infection, and you need medical attention, it's super easy to just walk right outside your hotel or guest house or hostel right on Koh San Road, go across the street and get a checkup. Unfortunately, nobody knows how legitimate this place is. I didn't fall for this one, but I read about it in the travel forums that I'm active on. Looks like a guy went in, had his doctor's visit, they gave him a prescription, he went out to the front to pay for it, paid for the doctor's visit, paid for the prescription. They charged him like $75 or $90 for some antibiotics, and because he didn't know any better, he paid for it. When he walked out and went across the street to the pharmacy, they were selling the same exact prescription for $5 or $8. So this guy got ripped off for like 70 or 80 bucks. When he went back to Mission Medical Center, of course they wouldn't help him. They knew what they were doing the whole time. They ripped him off. He paid with cash, so he couldn't argue a credit card refund or a chargeback or anything. So in general, if you get sick or get an infection or whatever and you're staying on Koh San Road, do not go to the Mission Medical Center. Try to get to one of the actual hospitals. They're pretty easy to get to off the BTS SkyTrain. And you're more likely to get legitimate medical attention, and you're probably going to pay a fair price versus this place on Koh San Road. The last one is also related to Koh San Road. The taxi drivers on Koh San Road know that most backpackers are probably on their first trip through Bangkok and that they don't know how much it costs to get across the city and whatnot, and they really take advantage of people. I walked out of a bar at about 6 a.m. after we'd been partying one night, went down, needed to get a taxi back to my hotel, which was about 7.5 kilometers away. The guy wanted 250 baht, which I knew was just way too much. So I walked off Koh San Road, flagged a taxi off the street, had him use the meter, and only paid 75 baht. Gave him a nice tip because I knew that I'd gotten a fair price and just avoided a scam. And this doesn't apply only when you're partying and coming out of the bars. It could be morning, afternoon, or night. The guys who hang out on Koh San Road are aiming to take advantage of backpackers who don't know any better. So whether you're staying there or you're just going up there to party, if you need a taxi off of Koh San Road, just walk a couple hundred meters off of the main avenue, flag one down that's driving, and always have them use the meter. Don't negotiate with them. Even if you get them down, if they start off at 200 baht and you get them down to 150 baht, that doesn't mean that you're getting a good deal. If you had them use the meter, it might still only cost 50 or 60 baht. So as much as you can, try to use the meter. Don't negotiate with them. That is it for this first installment. Check back for installment number 2. We're going to be covering some of the more specific scams in the south of Thailand, Pattaya, Phuket, and Koh Phangan in particular. And these ones are important as they're potentially more expensive. Some tourists are getting ripped off for hundreds of dollars in the jet ski scam, and potentially dangerous. Some of these scammers are pulling guns and knives on tourists who don't want to pay after they realize they've been scammed. So check back for that part 2. That'll be coming out in a couple days. Once again, happy Thanksgiving, and make sure to check out our blog at backpackersavings.com/blog. Thank you.